Hey everyone, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Macy.
Today we'll be talking about Glyptimis insculpta, or more commonly known as wood turtles.
Wood turtles are one of the cutest turtles. Their neck, chin, and front legs are an orange-yellow color.
Their carapace, which is their upper shell, can reach a length of 23 centimeters.
The enlarged scales on the shell, which are their scutes, are raised into an irregular pyramid shape. The lower shell, which is called the plastron, is yellowish with black or brown blotches.
Not to mention, they're so small and tiny that their length as an actual adult is between 14 to 20 centimeters.
Aww.
They're also 3 to 4 centimeter long at birth.
Wait, so do we know where they live?
Since they were listed as endangered in 2008, there are about 6,000 and 12,000 left in Canada today, and their location and habitats are extremely protected and hidden by the government.
But why would they want to hide such cute creatures?
They hide them to prevent illegal pet trades, but we'll expand more to that later.
So what's their habitat like?
They live near clear rivers, streams, and creeks with a slight current and sandy or gravelly bottom.
Like these?
Yep, they spend more time on land and shores than any other native Ontario turtles, but you can also find them in other habitats like wet meadows, swamps, and fields. Thinking of something?
Yeah, I was wondering why they spend more time on land, but they still live near water.
They live near water because they are ectotherms, which means that they can't make their own body heat like us mammals. So they rely on the environment to warm and cool them up.
Ooh, so if it's summer, they have to spend more time in the water, and if it's cold, they have to spend time outside of the water?
Exactly. Hey, where you going?
I'm gonna be right back!
Where'd you go?
I was looking for a wood turtle.
Did you find one?
Would you believe me if I say I did? Do you get it? Wood and wood, as in like wood, you get it? But with wood, because it's a wood turtle. Anyways.
You actually found one.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
But you do know that we need to return him because they are endangered, right?
You're a killjoy, but fine. I'll just feed it and then I'll release it back in the wild.
What?
I don't know what I'm supposed to feed it.
Okay, wood turtles are omnivores, so they eat many different organisms like insects, fruit, fungi, tadpoles, worms, leaves, and decaying organisms.
Anything specific?
Well, their favorite food is mostly mushrooms. Hey! Oh, why do I even try?
I got it! Wait, you said they were endangered, right?
Yeah?
Why?
Well, you see, wood turtles are starting to leave their groups and decide to find their own way. Some poachers like to collect them because of their colors, and people like to take them home when they find one.
What? And what are poachers?
Poachers are people who illegally hunt and capture wild animals.
Am I a poacher?
Not technically, unless you take the turtles and sell it or something.
Phew. Okay, so are those the only reasons why they're endangered?
Nope, not even close.
Is this the only mean thing we do?
There's a few more. We affect their habitats through lodging, agriculture, shoreline developments, and more. Some drivers are also very careless on the road and they just run over them. Agricultural machinery and garbage are also because of us.
Why are people so mean nowadays?
But we're not the only one causing them problems.
Oh, please don't tell me there's more.
Their predators like raccoon, foxes, and skunks are also a threat to them.
But isn't that how nature works? The predator eats the prey?
Yeah, but we're also contributing and disturbing it a lot more.
How so?
You see, wood turtles are very slow in growth and maturity, causing low reproduction and increasing their vulnerability rates when it comes to predators.
But where do we come in?
You see, their main predators are raccoons. And what's the other food that raccoons love most?
Garbage?
Yep, and because we like to leave our garbage everywhere and not pick them up, we unknowingly lead these raccoons to their habitats and nests.
I'm not saying that these cute turtles don't do anything but amuse us, but why are they important to us?
Well, you see, these wood turtles are part of the Glyptimus genus.
What's that?
It's a family of turtles which are the
Amididae or Amididae.
and their only family members are the bug turtles and the wood turtles.
So, if wood turtles get extinct, the bog turtles would be the only part of the Glyptimus genus?
Yep, that's why we have to keep them safe because the bug turtles are critically endangered, and if they disappear, we won't be able to learn more about their genus.
But aren't most of the turtle species endangered?
That's why we have to protect all of them and every single one of them because turtles are very important to our ecosystems as they play an important part in our environment.
How so?
Basically, they can play many parts in the ecosystem as a herbivore, carnivore, or omnivore, so they can adapt to almost every environment. Their diverse feeding habitat allows them to influence the structure of other communities. Some others could also be primary seed dispersal agents for some plants.
What about us? Do we also benefit from them?
Yep, we use them as pet trades, food, valuable materials, research, and education. What are you doing?
I feel really bad for being one of the main reasons that wood turtles are endangered, so I'm gonna search up how to help and see if other people are also trying to help.
Oh, okay. Tell me more about it once you're done. So, what did you find?
I found out that the government and other legislative acts are trying to help them.
How?
They made a few points, some of them being to maintain the present range and distribution of wood turtles in Ontario, to achieve and maintain minimum viable population levels of wood turtles throughout the current range in Ontario, to reduce wood turtle mortality and human-related threats to the species, and to reduce illegal collection of wood turtles.
So, is the government the only legislative helping them?
Nope, their habitats are protected in Ontario by the provincial policy statement under the Planning Act. They were listed as endangered under the Ontario Endangered Species Act in 2007 and are threatened under the Species Risk Act. They were also listed as vulnerable in the International Union for Conservation of Nature and are being protected by the Ontario Fish and Wildlife Conservation Act and provincial policy statement.
Wow! Sounds like a lot of people really care about wood turtles.
But even you can also help.
Really? How?
For example, you could report sightings so that they would know which ecosystems to protect. You can report illegal activity if you see one, or call the MNRF if you find an injured turtle or any animal in that sort of case.
And if that's the case, what do you think you should do with that turtle?
Return him? Okay, let's put him back. I'm gonna miss Bob.
Bob?
What? That's the turtle's name.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Let's just get going so we can finish this video.
Okay, here are some fun facts about the wood turtle.
Do you know why they're called wood turtles?
Because they're starting to branch out?
Because of their shells that starts to look like wood when they get older.
Ew. Did you know that they are one of the few kinds of turtles in Ontario that doesn't need to be underwater to swallow their food?
Huh? Did you know that they live up to 40 to 58 years and the oldest wood turtle found in Ontario was 58 years old?
Did you know that wood turtles are very smart?
Really? How?
They hunt for worms in a way called worm stomping.
Worm stomping?
It's when they stomp their foot on the ground to mimic the motion of rain, making the worms come out underground and eat them after this trick. Like this video.
Did you know that they hibernate through winter from November to March and come out only during March or April?
And last but not the least, they also lay around 4 to 17 eggs and take up to 47 to 70 days to hatch.